Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, Heavensward. Time for some story stuff. Horse on! Alright, we're gonna go see the Pope. Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. I guess you could say that. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fort Tom Manor. The Count has done so already and will doubtless be eager to discuss today's events. I will be on my way. And we will talk about certain things that I don't know. Whatever. I've been leveling up side jobs. Well, I don't know if you can call them side jobs anymore. I've been leveling up my main jobs on the side here, on the down low. Ninja, not been leveling it so much. I've mostly just been trying to keep it in tune with the story quests. Let's see, where do I want to go? Aetherite Plaza. But Dark Knight, however, a job that I have been super duper loving, is now level 50. I'm not gonna spoil it. I got some new gear for my Dark Knight. It's not fully ready, actually, now that I think about it. Not ready for the public viewing. But soon enough. Which reminds me, I still need to get those other 2 Dark Knight episodes uploaded. First, I need to get the Machinist and Astrologian episodes uploaded. Or recorded. Or, like, thought about. Alright, wait. Oh, god damn it, I always get confused. I keep thinking Fort Tom Manor is in Foundation, but it's in, whatever this place is called. I forget. Man, I haven't thought about Ishgard in a while. The Pillars, of course. Because the Dark Knight, not being level 50, has no reason to be in the Pillars. Right. I remember now. Vaguely. Kinda. Maybe? Man, how many episodes are we gonna do this? I remember there was an episode where I said, I kinda understand the way Ishgard is, I'm so lost, dude. I kinda understand the way Ishgard is laid out. Now I'm thinking, no I don't, I'm retarded. How do I get down there? What am I doing? Oh my god. Restart the episode, it's over. GG. This way. I don't know. Jesus, man. And because friggin' Fort Tom dude is like inside of the manor, it's not gonna show, is it? Okay, what if it's down this way? One day I'll get it. One day I will understand. I thought it was in Foundation though. Wasn't it in Foundation? Wasn't it like right here or something? Why am I misremembering? I'm going down here. And it's not, no, it's not this way. It's not this way because it's next to the stupid, the middle road, the 3-lane thing over here. God, man. Just cut ahead. Reki, just cut ahead. If you're watching this, you don't usually watch the whole video through when you're editing, but if you're watching this, just cut ahead. And the phone is ringing. Haven't had that happen in a while. Do you know how to make it not ring, Chris? Yeah, you have to take it off the receiver first. Thanks, bro. Last vigil. Okay. Guys, just remember. Aethernet shard, last vigil. Alright, we got it. We're in there. Just Wong, I'm coming for you. I don't know. Ah, it's 5 alive though. Halloon smiles on us yet again, Mr. Swills, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. Ahem. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting two of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on? By the Fury! Anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you surely will do so from now on. My lord! We've just received a message from the vault. His Eminence the Archbishop requests the presence of RekiWylls. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, it would be wise not to delay. Go, RekiWylls. We shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him and he will escort you inside. Oh god. That old guy, you see how the camera cut like that? 100%, I guarantee you. They scripted this mission and then someone was focus testing it and said, I don't know where the hell to go, what to do? And they said, well, fine. We'll add in a part in the cutscene to tell you what to do. 100%, I guarantee you. You will never see that in an interview. No one will ever ask that question. Did you change disclosure at all in order to make it not stupid? But I guarantee you. Trust me. I'm feeling silly today. We are honored to receive you, RekiWylls. This way, please. Too energetic for a priest. Oh well, can't redo it. You can't tell, I'm just giving people whatever voices fits me at the time. Because I can't remember voices, and God's darned I'm not gonna look it up. These Guardian Knights really get the short end of the stick with their armor set, huh?
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
The one guy bows. Everyone else is like, pfft. I'm getting a drink.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians?
Hello.
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them. Have entertained them as guests, even.
I'm gonna get jumped, aren't I?
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the warrior of light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Okay then. He's not evil. I was fully expecting just like Ascians to just like poof, 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 what's up? Glad that didn't happen. A little lore on the Ascians, since I suppose some people don't know. They're kind of like the Warriors of Shadow. They're kind of like some old mages, kind of. They're immortal. They live in the Shadow Realm. And they're the cause of a lot of bad things happening. They're really trying to screw us over, man. I don't really know what they're up to yet. Oh yeah, and one of my dudes was like, what was the hell his name? Riange or something? Yeah, he's totally evil. He's hanging out with the Ascians. Spoilers, by the way, if you have not finished the non-Heavensward story, but that is to be expected. Alphino.
There you are. I confess I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you.
Wait a minute. Is that Fiora?
When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor.
It totally is. From Xenoblade.
General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
Hold on a second, no way. I mean, that is the most logical outcome of what happened at the end of the non-Heavensward story, but that dude's a bro.
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Raoban.
Hear, hear. Raoban's awesome. He's like... I guess he's kind of stereotypically black. Kind of like Barrett and Saz, but in a totally different way. Like, Barrett is the big, tough, black guy. I don't take no shit. And then Saz is just... He may as well be drinking grape juice and eating a watermelon somewhere. Raoban's more like Barrett. Except he's awesome. Flame General Affairs. I suppose we can do one more. I was only really wanting to do the one mission, but I thought it would take longer. I just assumed it would be a big cutscene or something. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong to Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate. Which is why I propose we visit Limsa Lominsa. I don't follow your logic. Ah, you heard me right. While you're about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fortams and a Limsan consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I'm happy to report that we have yet a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raoban. Accordingly, I've agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthal at Bulwark Hall in the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Sounds good. What was that achievement for Lucky number 7, by the way? Complete the quest Disclosure. I got the title Unbeliever. That's not how I would describe myself. That's okay. I guess we gotta go to... Nope. Teleport Limsa. So here we go. What other news? Oh yes, there's a art contest. What's that? Gotta stretch. Woke up a couple hours ago. Still, muscles still, you know, sleeping. There was an art contest for Final Fantasy XIV, which is probably over by the time this goes up. It's called the Final Fantasy XIV Transitional Art Contest or something. Like, you're supposed to draw a piece depicting the change in your character from the start of the game to Heavensward or whatever the hell. So, apparently you get your choice of an in-game accessory for participating, so I just quickly drew something up real fast, just because I want stuff. But it's kind of a shitty piece. It's just like on one side I got some really shitty art of my character from way back when, and then on the right side I got a pretty solid looking version of the character that I'm currently playing as a Dark Knight. So I will throw up on screen at some point the Dark Knight part of that picture, because the other part is crap, and it's supposed to be crap, but...
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Did they change your voice actor too?
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Ul'dah, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
No, I think we have the game designers not wanting to write a bunch of more dialogue.
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes, until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah... Could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the Brass Blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Yeah, ninjas. The Crystal Braves were a merc group that we started in order to protect the realm from the Primals. Rauban's survival is vital to the Orsian Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him, but I cannot send troops into Ulda. It would spell the end of the Alliance, and war like as not. If there's to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. Ow. Hit my hand on the desk. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. It was Walpole. I mean, what? Teleport. I think it's the first time we've been to more Dona in this Let's Play. Wait, how much is it? Oh well, I guess I'm paying the money. Huzzah! Any day now. Come on, Mordona. Oh, damn it. This was like prior to Heavensward coming out, Mordona was the level 15, was all hang out and have fun town. Which is funny because by the game standards, it's not considered a town, being that I can summon mounts and fight and stuff. But this is Mordona. It's all cool. It's actually really close to Kurthis. Where the hell am I going? Up. Let's go see our ninjas. I remember these bustling marketplaces all the times. One time I remember there was just like a giant band of fat chocobos. I think they were celebrating a wedding or something, and they just marched from way over there and went all the way down the hill and all the way that way. It was really weird. And there was that other time, a bunch of people had Magitech armors and were like straight up rioting and trying to murder all the Lalafels like it was a pogrom or something. That was also weird. Final Fantasy's weird. Where the hell's Kitchen Lady? Upstairs, maybe? How the hell did I open the map? I didn't hit square. My mouse on there? Oh, it is. Kitchen Lady! Mistress Riki! I knew in my heart you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh. Words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the rising stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we've remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the Multineers while awaiting your return. You've done well by us. We Domans not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Cool. What's the next one? In search of Raubahn. Higiri is eager to assist you. We'll take care of that next time. We're getting about half an hour in. And, yeah. But, I mostly, to be honest, I mostly wanted to record this episode just because I need to be able to fly in Kurthis, and some of the side quests I need to get the 8th occurrence apparently don't unlock until you finish that one story mission or something. I don't know. But we're making progress. And next time we'll go save Raubahn or get there or something. This game is wordy and verbose, and I just said the same thing twice in a row. And, ugh. So, anyway. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time. Bye.